I am trying something new on the channel this week. Channel growth has slowed down a little bit. Views, all the good stuff is normal pace, but the growth has slowed ever so slightly. So I'm going to try something new. We're going to do a video, I'm getting dripped on, every day this week. It's going to be a shorter video, not like an hour like the Friday videos, shorter ones every day this week, and see how it goes. If we get to like Tuesday, Wednesday and they tail off a little bit, I do apologise, I'm doing my best. I'm still getting dripped on, the sun is right in my eyes, we're getting straight into it, no DTE intro, just straight to the good stuff. We have got a £39 delivered stainless Remus pipe. They're on eBay at the moment. I will put a link to these in the video description. I've got to fit one to a Caddy. He's turning up on Wednesday, day of the Blue Water meet, for me to fit this exhaust to the back of his Caddy, but I'm unsure on what to do. And the only Caddy I've got with a standard exhaust is the Silver Build series. Looking at it right now, I don't know how it's going to go or if we're going to get it on, but I'm going to do my best. I need to take the spare wheel assembly off because the guy who's having it fitted, my man Rob, Viper Green Caddy, one of the prettiest ones out there, he wants it on his. He hasn't got a spare wheel assembly, so I need to take my spare wheel assembly off, get my reciprocator saw and cut the exhaust off. It's quite extreme. I need to cut the exhaust off this, make the exhaust fit this, too many exhausts going on, all just to fit on someone else's, but this back box is old and tired anyway. So even when we get to the build series, I'm going to do something with it. So let me take this off and chop that off. Quick time. Cut the box off, had to cut the bolt for the spare wheel. It always seizes up. So now I'll nut and bolt that. I need to find central of the van. We are in the UK, so I work in millimetres, but it's 38 inches. Should be a madman not to pick 24. What? No. Come on. 18, 19. 19 and 19, 38. Which is smack in line. Well, that's easy. There's actually a rubber grommet. 2 rubber grommets in the centre of the van. Oh, same again with the box. That, well, we're inches again. 22, so 11. Really, excuse me, really small mark. I don't want to draw a big one. No one likes to show their workings out. Well, I don't anyway. So I don't want massive marks going across the middle. Now I need to prop the exhaust box up. And one thing that is a bit, the owner wants me to cut out in his bumper. We're not going to do that to this one, but I can find central and I can get it roughy. Let me get the exhaust wedged up here central and let's see what we're looking like. Sun is booming. Check out the shades, DTE TV.net. They're going fast. Quick update on what's going on. Stripping did get a little bit more involved. Back bumper off, heat shield off, and I took the bumper off because I didn't want to be cutting my bumper. Although, for the money, I'm loving these. And yes, the door's bigger than the other door, so it looks off center, but I assure you, it's straight. There's a grommet in the middle of the van. There's actually 2 grommets, there's another one under there. Yeah, it's on there. And what I done, let me find some pieces. Oh, don't bend too easy. Never mind. I would love, let me zoom back. I would love, you can get massive transmission jacks, a bit like an axle stand, but big ones for when a vehicle's on a ramp. Because I do like making exhaust, because I just do. I would like to get, battery died, but let's try and carry on where we left off. I would like to get one of those extra long axle stands for when you're on a ramp for making exhaust, holding bits up. I would like to get a pair of them. We'll see what Father Christmas brings me. Anyway, I have progressed a little bit more. I have got, let's start from the back. This pipe used to attach to the back box, but it come out and faced that way. I've cut it off and look, it absolutely slides over the Caddy exhaust. Absolutely perfect. I do hope that Rob's exhaust is the same size. But anyway, that is a 45. Is it a 45? It's not a 90. I need to get protractor. Have I even got one? No, need to work that out. I reckon it's about a 45 going. So I've ordered one of those. That is relatively simple. Let me take a step back. I then didn't want to weld onto his van, so I've made this bar out of stainless box section, and it bolts to the original mount. You can see that nicely. When his van turns up, I'll just drill a hole each end. If it isn't thick metal, thick enough to put a thread into, I will put a riv nut in. So that way, that bar is completely unboltable. There's nothing butchered on his van. It's a really nice van. I definitely didn't want to be butchering it. If he wanted to go back to original, he could. Anyway, I have lightly chopped down the original brackets off the exhaust. That was on there. It was a bit close. I then also took 10mm off of that one, and now I can get a rubber on there very nicely. I also chopped a little bit of bracket off of the old back box. I do have another one, but this one's a 90. The one on the other side is a 45. That would bug me, so I need to warm this up, straighten it out a little bit, and that slides in there, and then I can weld these Dubry Firkins to that. And if I put a little bit of paint on the pipe, as in on the new bracket, even though it does look quite good in stainless, the rust will rust out. So I need to put a little bit of paint on it. We're going to drill holes into the van, riv nut it or thread it, and that should hold the back box up. I have spent a few hours today getting this ready, and as I say, this isn't for this van. This is from my good friend Rob's van. It's a really nice Viper Green Mark IV, super clean. So I wanted to make stuff. I didn't want to weld to his van because he would have had burn patches. It might have rusted out. This way, that bracket can now unbolt. So if you wanted to go back to a standard pipe, that box would come off. The standard mounts bolt back in their original place. I'm really happy with that. I like to make stuff that reverts back to how it was. And that is where, if some of you are new viewers to the channel and wondering, what does DTE stand for? Or DTE? DTE TV, forget the TV. DTE TV, Dob Tech Engineering. My second name's Dobson, hence Dob. Tech Engineering, well, it sort of rolls off the tongue. Dob Tech Engineering, that was the name of the channel back in the day. Literally, a few years ago, Dob Tech Engineering. A few people would ask me, well, how'd you spell it? It was a bit of a mouthful. Dob Tech Engineering. You might see it sometimes on the poster in the spray booth. So I abbreviated it, DTE TV. And that is because I like making stuff. I love making stuff, in fact. If I'm making a video on paintwork, I enjoy that. I do mechanics. My first trade was a mechanic. But besides all of that, I like making stuff. DTE TV. And during the video, my sunglasses fell off my head, fell right down there, and I stood straight on them. Crunched. I was like, no. Didn't break them. How about that? Yeah, check out DTE TV. And if some of you guys are, how can I put this? I'm not going to say chubby, heavier set, like that. I do still have a few t-shirts and a few jumpers. So if you've got a few kisses before the L sign in your t-shirts, tops, there is stuff on the merch store. For us smaller guys, mediums, larges, they're coming soon. New t-shirts. Everyone's loved the green khaki, and I do. So they'll come back, but also some greys. I'm about done for today. I've absolutely butchered my Caddy, but remember, it can all go back to how it was. I haven't made any mess. I needed to cut the exhaust off this because that was knackered. And obviously, as you know me, that will be straight piped. But I am liking this, actually. So maybe I could buy, I'm going to buy one. And I'll stick it to one side before all you guys at home buy them and they're out of stock. 40 quid delivered for a Remus stainless pipe. And you could make a very similar bracket, or you could just weld stuff to your van. I've ordered a 45, that's going to go bosh bosh. I can't go any further until it's on the actual van. This is just balancing in place, but a 45 and that will about do. Remember, a video every day this week, but they're going to be a bit shorter because there ain't enough hours in the day. I now need to go and edit this video, upload it, get a thumbnail made, all the good stuff, and then focus on tomorrow's video, the next day, the next day, the next day, the next day. And I've also got loads going on. We've still got Darren's Caddy here. That's not going to make it to the Blue Water meet, I'm sorry. We've got Mark's Lambo Green Caddy here. We've got Darren Pooley's blue one. And there's a couple more to go. And VanFest is coming in less than a month's time. Wheel bearings gone on the T5. Yes, that's right. 4 new wheel bearings 8-9 months ago. One's gone already. I've got a lot to do before VanFest. VanFest is a show coming up in Netherlands. If you ain't seen it, check out vanfest.nl. We're all going. You can come and tag along with us. Great weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm out.